So we're here with Dr. Chatana in Sri Lanka, and he's a renowned vet in the area. All the locals and villagers know him, and if there's a sick animal, this is where they come to. And today, it looks like they have a baby elephant. And can you tell us a little bit more about where this elephant came from?
This elephant came from the Putlam area in Kalurgasa range. He fallen down into the abandoned pit, and one villager informed to the wildlife and our wildlife officers of the Kalurgasa range. They came and brought him into my Pandulagam veterinary office. Now, now I am treating him. It is a she elephant, about 3 to 4 months. It's about 2 to 3 days he's staying in abandoned pit and starving and very poor, dehydrated and very poor condition. Now we are treating 2 days. Some aberrations and wound injuries, and their trunk get injured. Now we are kept under observation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was the well, was it a dry well or a wet well that she was found in?
It's a abandoned pit.
Oh, just like a big hole?
Yeah, big hole. It's a stone hole.
So do you think the herd was just walking through and it just fell in?
Yeah, walking through, then the baby elephant fallen down into that. Then mother tried to get in, but unable to. He get in and he go away to the forest, and they stay there 2 to 3 days.
Wow.
One villager saw him and informed to wildlife.
And you guys went right away to go pick him up?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think this is a common issue with elephants falling into these pits?
Yeah, it's a very common issue because most of the farmers cultivated inside the forest. They doing chain cultivation. They cleared the forest and make a big cultivated well. Then most of the elephant in the evening time, at the night time, come to the chaina and they eat bruises, and most of the cultivated well get abandoned and covered with the bushes.
So they can't even see it when they're walking up to it. It's just covered with bushes. So the elephant walks right in.
They've fallen down.
When the water was full, they used to drink. They used to go there. The calf doesn't know that how deep it is. They're trying to reach.
So we're here with Opali Prem Vardhana. And he is actually a local villager, farmer in this area of the town where the baby elephant Orphan was found. He was actually letting us know how they found the elephant and where it was rescued from. The place is actually a pool, an old bathing area for queens in the area. So it's actually an ancient ruin that the baby elephant was swimming in this whole time and possibly treading water up to 3 days, but it was quite shallow, and that's why the mom was unable to get the baby out from the pool and to save it. So there's no ramp or anything. And Opali told us that actually 3 or 4 elephants have been stuck in there before that they've had to rescue to get out. And the last time, the one that got stuck in there was actually a larger elephant, and they had to throw rocks inside the pool so that the elephant could climb its way out. So Opali has also notified us that, it took them about, they had to actually use ropes and everything to get the elephant out from the water, from the pool, as like a total team, community, rangers, villagers, everyone, because no trucks can get into this area. You have to get in 3 kilometers, which is about, a couple miles on foot. So wasn't an easy walk for the elephant. And he said they would have let the elephant go right away. However, the elephant calf had a bunch of cuts all over its feet because of trying to climb out of it. So he already knew that if the elephant was to go back with his mom in the wild, that most likely, maggots would have happened in the open wounds on his feet, and could have gotten really bad infection, and he knew that he needed to call the wildlife department, and so he did, and they, that's why he's at the vet with Dr. Charana right now to heal these wounds so he can get nice and strong and either get back into the wild or get back to the elephant transit home. So we're hoping that we can get him back into the wild. One other thing that we know is he did let us know that if this was the only calf that the mom had, that she would have stayed with the elephant at the pool, but he says it's likely that this mom has another baby that's possibly a few years older, which is great because that means she's still lactating and continuing to produce milk and wandering around. If this was her first baby, her milk would have dried out in 10 days, so it would have lessened the possibility. But because she's still out there with another calf and feeding, it's really good possibility. So we're hoping that this baby gets nice and strong really soon. So thank you, Opali. Thank you for having us here. How heartbreaking to see this little one without a mom. And at this time of life, she spent 22 months in the womb to... And she needs her mom's milk so bad right now.
Mom's milk, they need about 4 years.
4 years?
4 years.
Wow.
Now it is 2 to 3 months. Now we can't put back to the forest. He can't live alone inside the forest.
Yeah.
It's a very harsh condition, and he can't eat. And now we are kept there and put into our Udawale orphanage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we are rearing.
So for 4 years, this elephant would be feeding on milk.
Yeah.
It would be its main sustenance.
Yeah.
And while it learns how to feed on the grasses and graze on different forage.
Now we are making a small group. Then 1 or 2 males and 2 to 3 females, and making a group. Then after 4 years, we release into the jungle again.
Okay. Yeah. So have you guys? Is there any way that maybe to find out from the villagers a little bit more information about if it's the same herd or if many herds come through that area? Do villagers know anything about the herds?
Yeah, villagers informed that there are 2 to 3 days elephant herds come there, and they are shouting, and because of the accident, and then go back there, and this is a very common condition in this area.
So what are the chances of, like, if you guys went back to the wild, would you guys maybe be able to locate the herd, to locate her mom?
No, now it's very difficult because moms don't accept that time, because we are touching him and we are feeding him, and because of the human sense smell, they don't accept the baby. Sometimes we apply to the dung and parts, and then again we can introduce the mother at the very near time. Now very difficult to find a mother.
What if we just give her a really good bath?
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, sometimes we can introduce to the mother back, because mother waiting there, and we come back, they apply to the dung and everything. Then we put into the forest, and mother came with the shouting.
Yeah.
Mother came there.
Oh, okay.
And,
wow. So do if another herd came up to the elephant, and she was rubbed and cleaned with dung so that she'd smell real good, they wouldn't take her in?
Because we can't take risky, because he put into the forest and having many accidents. They fallen down another well, for another abandoned pit or another well, or they can't stuck the muddy area, and he don't eat. Very difficult to find inside the forest.
Yeah.
Because small one, they don't have any footprint or any sound. If it is go inside the forest, very difficult to find that type of.
Because they don't make any noises to signal the mom. Is that what you're saying?
Every time they show noise. Yeah, sometimes we put the small rope, then tied with the tree.
Yeah.
Then they shouting, and then mother heard. Then mother came and there, and small rope they broken. Then back. That's the way we are introduced the.
So you've done that before?
Yeah,
oh wow, cool! Times. That's so cool. Awesome.
If it is mother is
around,
stay closer places, we can introduce.
Oh, how cool!
Otherwise, we can't.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Cool. Well, this is just wow. I can't even tell you what an elephant feels like. I know I shouldn't be touching you, and this is purely science, maternal science.
Yeah.
but it's like wires on the back of her skin. It's so rough and coarse.
Yeah.
It literally creates like a whole nother sheath of barrier, you know, against flies and different mosquitoes and stuff to protect her.
It is a protector for the external parasites, and they are very harsh sunshine, and they are, most of the time they are covered with the muddy. Mother is applied the mud and everything, then covered by you because of the protection of the parasite.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So will you guys be giving her mud baths here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes.
You're gonna get a mud bath? Yeah, she's got a little bit of wounds on her, like on her feet, and even like one of her nails is actually missing because she was trying to climb out of that.
Climb out with a very rocky.
So we know she's really tough. You're a tough gal. So yeah, she's like 25 months old. I don't think our babies look like that. She is strong, and are they able to walk right out of the womb? Like right when they give birth, can the baby elephants walk right away?
Yeah. Straight away. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours. After 3 hours,
oh
you can
wow,
walk.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned this morning of another baby elephant calf, maybe same age actually, down south in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
And they found a baby traveling with a buffalo herd, a water buffalo herd.
Yeah.
So is that a common thing too, if the mom died?
Yeah, because
or?
mom died, and most of he came into the waterfalls and closer to the village. In village area, there is a buffalo and cattle herds there inside the forest. They come to the buffaloes and they came to the village.
Oh,
most of them we found.
Yeah. So can they feed on a buffalo milk?
No. With he stay alone. He can't. He come any animal. He join with them.
Yeah. So do you think that other elephant down south is drinking milk right now from the buffalo, or no?
No.
Because I know, like humans, it's not our milk, but we drink cow milk all the time. We make cheese. We totally drink another species' milk. It's the craziest thing.
Lactogen one, milk powder we give it.
Milk powder?
Yeah. It's because elephant milk should be a very low fat amount. The lactogen having a very low milk fat amount. The
really?
Very high fat amount is maybe getting diarrhea conditions.
Oh, so they're not used to high fat milk, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
They because they feed on grasses and everything, so they don't really eat a fatty diet per se. They're eating more vegetation, more vegetables. Not vegetables, but grasses, and probably a lot of medicinal herbs in the forest. They forage on so many different plants.
Yeah.
And elephants are so intelligent. They know what they need at the right time. That's why they need a big piece of forest and land, grasslands, to choose their dishes, what they want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Since they have to feed 16 hours a day. So this one's eating every 3 hours.
Yeah, we are feeding milk every 3 hours.
So we recently covered the story of the 9 elephants getting released back to the wild that were from the elephant transit home. So that's what Dr. Chadana is telling us right now. If this mom is unable to be located, then this elephant will go to the elephant transit home with the other orphans and be relocated back into the wild when she's about 5 years old.
Yeah, after 4 to 5 years old, we are again relocated to the wild because we can't educate how to live in the jungle.
Yeah.
They must introduce the other elephant herds.
Yeah.
Then they can learn from them.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why we are making small herds and release the jungle. Then by the time they slowly join with other herds.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing. So while we're here, should we just all be like elephants so that way she remembers? We don't let her get any human. We just act like all elephants to be around you. So many different behaviors. It's amazing how well they can balance on 3 legs. Check it out. She's so stable and grounded. That weight is enormous. Defeat of gravity to be standing upright, truly. Well, what an incredible species you play a part in saving on this planet. Thank you so much, Dr. Chadana. Thank you. We hope to see you wild again soon. Hopefully we find your mom. What do you think? Should we go find your mom? They sound hollow.
Hollow. Because it difficult 2 days.
What's in there? Oh, really?
Yeah.
No food because of.
No. He drinking milk, but he didn't defecate.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why, that's a very swollen abdomen.
Yeah. So like malnutrition from.
Because inside the muddy pits, they ingest the several muddy.
Too much mud.
Too
So.
much.
Oh, yeah.
That's why change the internal flora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and elephant babies also, they eat the mom's poo, right?
Yeah.
They actually eat the mom's dung so that they can inoculate themselves with the healthy gut flora, the healthy bacteria that gets everything moving in this pachyderm stomach chambers, because it takes so many to process that grass because it's so fibrous. So in order to get that nutrition, it needs lots of good bacteria. So they're just eating away at mama's dung. I'll skip on the dung for dinner, but I'll definitely give you a dung bath. Cool. Cool. Thank you very much.